It finally happened. Warzone's worst map finally got given the Easter egg treatment, and it's the most disappointing one we've seen yet, but at least it's happened. With the introduction of Verdansk, the Area 99 Resurgence map is being permanently removed from the game, and in celebration of this, a brand new Nuke Easter Egg has been added that sees you launch a nuclear bomb on the test site. You won't have long to complete this though, so make sure you run this with your team before Season 3 is launched and Area 99 closes for good. Before we get started, it's worth mentioning that you must do this in a squad of at least 2 players. If you try and do this as a solo, it won't work and you won't be able to progress past part 2 of the Easter egg. Okay, so for part 1 of this Easter egg, you'll need to shoot the heads off 12 fully clothed mannequins that spawn randomly around the mannequin factory on the north side of the map. Some of these mannequins are fairly well hidden, but once you know where all of them are, you should be able to rinse through this fairly quickly. Here's a map of every single mannequin that can spawn in. Now remember, you need to try and have a bit of a route that you're comfortable taking. I personally like to start from the truck outside the factory and work my way anti-clockwise around it. Once you've shot the heads off all 12 mannequins, and as I said before, these are random, so they'll change every single game, you should hear this sound once you've got all 12. Next up is where you'll need a teammate to help you. Just as a heads up though, with the launch of Verdansk coming soon, you'll need to make sure that you update your game, and what better way to prep for Season 3 than to get yourself an Update Requires Restart hoodie from my merch collection at shop.invokebyred.com. So part 2 requires you to head inside the reactor building in the main circular section and find 2 dead bodies that are highlighted on your screen. When you go up to one, you'll get a prompt that says steal credentials. And once you've taken the credentials from one body, the prompt from the other body will disappear. You're only able to take one set of credentials, so you need to have a second player help you here. This is why you can't do this solo. This will then display a keycard-like icon on screen, but it's important to note that if you die here, the credentials will disappear and you won't be able to complete the Easter egg. So collect the credentials and then head straight to the test site POI on the west side of the map and head underground to the bunker. You'll want to find the central meeting room with all the computers, and when you head to the control panels, it will give you another prompt to launch the nukes, which is when both you and your teammate with the other credentials will need to interact with the console. Once you've both interacted with the consoles, you'll hear a siren like this. Now it's time for the fireworks. Head outside onto the main area of the map and look around, and after a short time, you'll see all of the nukes will start to drop and you'll be blinded by all of the explosions. And that's the Area 99 Easter egg completed. Now before you ask, you don't actually get anything from this Easter egg except for 500 XP. So it's not really worth doing this Easter egg a lot, because it's kind of a waste of time considering you don't actually get anything from it. But having said all that, it is fun to destroy Area 99, right? So thank you so much for watching guys, remember to like the video if you enjoyed this, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my future Easter egg guides. I want to give a big shout out to all my channel members, you're all legends, and you can be a legend too by clicking the join button below the video. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one, bye bye!